Here with reaction, former Speaker of the House, Fox News contributor Newt Gingrich. This isn't funny anymore. The world, our allies, our enemies see what's going on here, and I don't think he knows that today's Monday. Your thoughts?
Well, I think, first of all, you have a real problem because you have a cognitively challenged president and a cognitively hopeless vice president. And to have both of those in those positions means that there's no place to turn to for leadership. I think the performance over the last few days by President Biden was virtually equal to some of Kamala Harris's performances. And I think the country should be really worried. This is not a game. This isn't a clever political campaign. This is real history involving two nations that between them have around 11,000 nuclear weapons, and involving a dictator who has to right now feel deeply paranoid. He's always assumed that the United States wanted to destroy the Russian system. Now he's had Biden sort of blurted out, at least as seen by Putin. And I think that this is extraordinarily dangerous. Meanwhile, Biden doesn't deliver. I mean, if you watch, Zelensky, the president of Ukraine, is begging in every speech to every country. Now, why haven't the democracies flooded him with weapons so he's so busy managing and getting the weapons out that he doesn't have to go beg for them? I mean, there's something pathetic about all the Western nations talking and not doing anything, and every hour Ukrainians are being killed while Western politicians talk. I mean, it's one of the most disheartening performances, I think in my lifetime, the most disheartening performance by the United States and its allies.
All right, so NATO countries get together, they all talk, and their answer is to form a task force to figure out how to stop importing energy from Russia. How long is the task force going to take, Mr. Speaker, when they need to be acting immediately? There's two things they need to do. They need to find alternative sources of energy so they don't feed Vladimir Putin and Russia billions of dollars every day. And the next thing is obvious. You got to give Zelensky the drones and the Stingers and the Javelins and the anti-missiles and anti-aircraft defense systems. And yes, let Poland give them the MiGs. It's not that hard.
Churchill, in order to get the British bureaucracy moving, had a little sticker that said, "Action this day." And he was trying to get across that they were in a real war. Well, the Ukrainians know they're in a real war. People say, well, you can't give them fighter aircraft. Well, that's just nonsense. I mean, if you're giving them anti-aircraft systems, if you're giving them anti-tank systems, it is hardly an escalation to also give them, one, anti-ship missiles to keep the Russian Black Sea Fleet away from the coast, and two, to give them aircraft. And just for morale purposes, if the Ukrainians who are risking death every day are telling us that's what they need, we ought to give it to them. And I think that I literally mean this is the most cowardly performance by the Western democracies in our lifetime. You'd have to go back to the 1930s to see anything comparable to this. And it's really tragic. From 1945 on, we were a system that believed in itself. We were a system that contained the Soviet Union. We were a system that people respected. And now, frankly, you have Putin every day ordering more and more attacks. 98% of Mariupol has been destroyed. 98% of the buildings have been hit. And we talk about, we don't want to provoke him. Well, I think we ought to say, we're going to arm the Ukrainians, we're going to finance the Ukrainians, we're going to get food and other things to Ukrainians, we're going to do everything it takes to defeat Putin in Ukraine. And I think anything short of that is a disaster for civilization.
Hey, Sean Hannity here. Hey, click here to subscribe to Fox News YouTube page and catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis. You will not get it anywhere else.